the question that haunts many college graduates.
The college couldn't do more for me to prepare me for the real world.
There's been more disagreement in recent years over whether or not college is worth the cost.
The ultimate question is, what is the value in 2024 of a four-year degree?
For many, college represents not only a huge investment of money, but also of time.
But we're wasting money and time.
When the information is out there, when the information is free.
Este es el siglo de la información y la tecnología. Solamente haciendo una búsqueda correcta en tu teléfono puedes encontrar cómo hacer la carrera de periodismo.
Only one question remains.
Who is going to college?
As our society develops, we leave behind many facets that have become antiquated and less efficient. These days, it seems like everyone is expected to go to college, but are they actually getting anything out of it?
According to research, people who graduate with a bachelor's degree, they make over $1.3 million in their lifetime than people who do not make a bachelor's degree.
The average cost of college in the United States is $38,270 per student per year, including books, supplies, and daily living expenses, if you choose to not go out of state, according to a research released by Education Data Initiative. In Florida, the average salary for a college graduate is $35,458. However, more than half of the recent graduates are unemployed a year after graduation. With only a framed piece of paper in hand, many former university students start facing the reality of job hunting, where their degree is nothing but a piece of paper in the eyes of the recruiters, forcing them to look for jobs outside their area of study to keep up with the monthly bills and other expenses. Juan Sanchez is a 26-year-old college graduate. He graduated in 2022 from the Florida International University with a bachelor in computer science.
Ever since I was little, I was more into technology, so my mom wanted me to go into something to fill with technology.
Although Juan was already working at a retail store during his time in college to contribute to his family, his 4-year-long accomplishment did not help him to get a higher-paying job or that was closely related to his field of study.
At the time, it looked like something good because it's a good pay, man. So when you looked at degrees, you looked at how much it pays. Is it gonna be good? Just getting the college degrees, not enough. You know, I got 800 emails, job applications. I would get 10 emails. 7 of them will be like, "Thank you for your time. We are not the person we're looking for."
And just like Juan, many young adults find themselves falling behind after spending almost half a decade pursuing a title that most times doesn't offer them any advantages against other competitors applying for the same job.
3 will be like an interview, and I will get into the interview. I will think that I will do well in the interview, but they will like tell later, "Oh, we're not gonna move on with you because there's a better candidate."
Michael Brakeman is a research fellow at the American Enterprise Institute. He has served as a senior advisor to the U.S. Undersecretary of Education, playing a key part in a significant government-wide human capital planning transformation. This transformation aimed to replace traditional college degree requirements with hiring practices based on skill and competencies.
It's possible that the fact that there's so many more people going to college might have watered the value down. If everybody's got a degree, then maybe it's not as valuable anymore. Some degrees tend to pay off, and you can have, a couple $1 million or more in improved lifetime earnings. Whereas other degrees, sometimes even in the same field, can have a much lower return on investment or even a negative return.
AI has become more relevant over the recent years, which has led people to fear its impact in the workplace.
A new class of AI has been unleashed.
Nobody had any idea that like 100 million people would start using these things.
AI concepts began to emerge in the 1950s, with researchers like Alan Turing and John McCarthy laying the foundations for machine learning and computer programming. Now, by the 1980s, expert systems and automation tools began being implemented in industries like banking, insurance, manufacturing, which saw massively scale during the 90s, particularly manufacturing robotic systems that perform such tasks as welding, assembly, and painting, but nothing like this. Contrary to popular beliefs, Dr. Alfredo Bayuelo, who holds a PhD in computer and system engineering, assures us that AI is not the monster that society has made it out to be.
I don't think we are in danger to be taken over by machines doing our work. It's just that they are doing the work that we shouldn't be doing. I don't see it 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now. I don't see the machines taking over.
There is no doubt that the rise of technology has left traditional education methods antiquated, especially when compared to the benefits of other means of education. The average salary for an early career college-educated worker in the US saw a 2.3% increase between 1987 and 2016. While in the same time frame, we have seen a 180% increase in the price of attending a four-year college full-time. In comparison, the cost of attending a trade school and an apprenticeship has remained relatively low, which begs the question of whether a college degree or a trade school certificate may better accommodate your needs.
No pude estudiar más por un problema que hubo en Cuba muy reconocido, un éxodo en el 1980 de gente que vinieron para acá, para Estados Unidos, y me sacaron de la escuela.
After the now 62-years-old Isaiah Perez was denied his right to a proper education, carpentry became his passion, one that will allow him later to escape the dictatorship in 2004. After raising 2 children and opening up his own company, he believes that trade schools like carpentry are an excellent option for anyone who doesn't have the means to get a higher education.
Todo aquel que no pueda pagarse una carrera y que no tenga el dinero disponible como para pagar por esa carrera, que bastante cara cuestan, no todo el mundo lo puede pagar. Por ejemplo, este mueble que yo estoy haciendo vale $10,000 y lo hago en 10 días, solamente Susana y yo solito. Y es un mueble que cuesta $10,000. Tiene una inversión de $1,500 y tengo una ganancia ahí poco más de $8,000. Y yo no fui a la escuela. Me siento feliz de haber aprendido con el remanente de aquellas personas que trabajaron en Cuba, que eran grandes carpinteros, maestros carpinteros ebanistas. Aprendí con ellos. Preparar un muchacho que pueda ganarse la vida y ganar bastante dinero. Un año. Estoy trabajando aquí conmigo y yo te preparo para que haga cocinas de $30,000. Una cocina de $30,000, tú inviertes $2,500 en una cocina y te ganas $17,500 en 15 días.
More than 60% of US workers do not have a college degree, a fact that has driven companies to shift towards skill-based hiring or trust the employer to learn on the job, with 60% of businesses removing degree requirements for entry-level positions.
Yeah, I mean, my hope is that more and more jobs, whether it's journalism, whether it's tech, there's more of a focus on, do you have the skills? Can you do the job?
With less and less jobs requiring bachelor's degree, one workforce that continues to snowball is independent journalism.
Se venció mi permiso de trabajo y la compañía para la que trabajaba me dijo, ¿por qué no haces tu compañía solo y te vas solo? Como fotógrafo, eres buen fotógrafo, podrías tener una carrera. Y nada, y empecé a tomar fotos de todo lo que aparecía.
Silvio Campos is a freelance journalist whose work has been used by CNN, Portrait People, and several major independent media outlets. With no traditional journalism degree to his name, Silvio has carved a successful career by harnessing the power of the digital age.
Tu título de universidad está trabajando en tu contra. Es posible que cuando llegues a una entrevista te pregunten cuál es tu experiencia, pero que la digas tú. Ellos no la van a validar diciéndotela, sabiendo desde el primer momento.
Silvio's journey is emblematic of a growing shift in journalism landscape, where traditional educational paths are being called into question, and the demand for experience, digital fluency, and a personal voice is reshaping the hiring process.
En ninguna de mis entrevistas anteriores, nadie de las personas que me han contratado ha mencionado que yo tengo 8 premios en fotografía. Como artista, como pintor, como realizador de nuevos medios, como videorealizador, como documentalista. No los mencionan, no les conviene mencionar de dónde vienes, porque si no, no te van a poder pagar $350 por tu proyecto.
Juan, how's it like working in a warehouse?
You know, the hours are working from Monday to Friday is good. You know, it's a lot of physical work. I have to come here at 9:30. You know, pick up a lot of bulk products.
What's your future looking like in 5 years?
I have a friend working at Boeing, so maybe he can get me like a job there. I have like a plan. Maybe, you know, stay here for a little bit, you know, get my mind set and figure out more what I want to do in my life. I still have some dreams to accomplish, maybe to see if I can move to Seattle and see that opportunity, just change the environment and see if I feel better. My plan is maybe get an internship, move there with my friend, stay there for a couple of months and see if it works. If it works, I stay there. If it doesn't, then just come back here.
Mis planes para dentro de 5 años, crecer el negocio, tener 3, 4 vanes, perder el miedo porque yo puedo tener 2, 3 vanes, 4 vanes en la calle caminando. Yo puedo tener 4, 5, 10 empleados y crecer el negocio.
Ahora mismo yo viajo el viernes, voy a South Carolina, trabajar el fin de semana y regresar el lunes. Y así va a ser el próximo fin de semana para San Antonio, Texas. Y así va a ser el próximo fin de semana para Sebring, Florida Central. Y así va a ser el próximo fin de semana para Ocala. Yo podría dejar de comer, bañarme y tener carro, tener casa, vivir bajo un puente para lograr lo que quiero. Pero no todo el mundo es así. Es cuánto quieres cuánto amas lo que haces y cuánto eres capaz de entregar por eso. Creo que el resultado de mi fotografía habla más por mí que yo, creo. No estoy seguro. Yo solamente quiero seguir tomando imágenes.